Hello there everybody, it's Subordinate2AK and I'm Aaron, and welcome back to Umineko. This is obviously a continuation of the video from yesterday. So here's what my plan is. I don't know how much time we have left before we get to the next, clock break. But if the time is agreeable, I may just move on to the next, I'm calling them clock breaks, but basically to the next one that symbolizes, a break. So... okay, in the last episode, we certainly learned a lot about Beatrice's past, or as some people are saying, Beato's past. Not gonna lie, Kenzo's kinda fucked up. There's obsession, and then there's just, good lord. But, kinda grateful that we learned a little bit more about Beatrice, I'll admit. Ronave was certainly, generous with all those red truths. But he did mention that, well, I don't know. It was obviously not to our advantage, but we did learn a few things from him. Let's right back in, because I'm very curious about what Rosa meant when she said that she killed Beatrice. I'm very curious about that. Rosa eventually regained her calm. The men wanted to hurry her into talking faster, but Kyrie intervened. If something like she had just mentioned really had happened, it was an abominable past that she wouldn't want to remember. After taking several deep breaths with her hand over her chest, it seemed that she had more or less resolved herself to talk. Okay.
あれはいくつの時だったのかしら。多分中学生か。よく覚えてない。
Middle school?
とにかくそのくらいの頃だったと思うわ。
ってことはだいたい20年くらい前ってとこか。
20 years ago.
あの頃の私はあまり成績が良くなくて、いつもお母様に怒られてばかりだった。
But we know about Beatrice 19 years ago. Well, we know about this Beatrice of 19 years ago.
私なりに努力していたつもりだったんだけど、お母様の期待には全然応えられなくて。
Perhaps Rosa's talking about the older Beatrice, not the reborn Beatrice.
母上はローザにも随分厳しかったな。当時は同情していたよ。
陰口ばっかだったくせによく言うわね。
予算かエヴァ。それでローザさんはどこでベアトリーチェに会ったんや。
秀吉さん、今はせかしてはダメよ。いいのよ、ローザさん。楽に話して。
ありがとう。あれはお母様に特にひどく叱られた日よ。
Okay. Oh, are we getting a flashback? Even though my tutor had promised to keep it a secret, apparently they told Mother all about how I had complained. Mother scolded me horribly, saying that my name was a disgrace to the Ushidamiya family. Of course, I was doing the best I could, but I had none of Kraus-san's dignity. I couldn't get excellent grades like Ava's Nissan, and I had no leadership like Rudolph Nissan. I never stood out, didn't particularly excel at anything, and it was almost like I was asking myself why I had been born into the Ushidamiya family. I didn't know why I had been born. On that day, I had the experience of my mind going blank for the first time. For the first time since I was born, I realized that in addition to facing or surrendering to my problems, I had the third choice of running away. Even though I say run away, there was no way I could have left Rokanjima and gone somewhere else. But anyway, I wanted to run away from the mansion and the way I was at the time. In a way, it was like running away from home, or maybe a half-hearted suicide.
いなくなりたかったの。あるいはいなくなることによって親を心配させたいという子供なりの反抗だったのかも。私は森のはるか奥に行けば後ろ宮の家から逃れられる。あるいは迷子になって心配させることで仕返しができると 子供な
それで行ってはいけないと言われていた森に。
ええ、浜辺へ出てから海に沿うように。特に理由があったわけじゃないけれど、島をぐるりと回ればその反対側には誰も知らない場所があって、私だけの隠れ家になるような気がしたの。
浜辺からぐるっとってのは無理だな。途中で崖になっちまうだろ。あんなとこ通れるわけがねえぜ。
もちろんよ。だから通れる方へ通れる方へ、とにかく道なんかないひどい森だったけど、あの時の私にはそれが心地よかったの。
Interesting how we're just learning about this now.
それほどの険しい森を抜けたなら、その分後ろ宮家から逃れられるって、そんな気持ちだったの。
情けないわね。成績で叱られたならその分努力すればいいのに。
It's not that easy, Ava.
それを言ってはいかんね。その代わりローザにはデザイナーとしての才能があったじゃないか。
Literally, this could be taken as him covering for Rosa. But everyone knew that Rosa's company had not been profitable.
よせよ。今は嫌味を言ってる場合じゃねえぜ。そして偶然たどり着いちまったんだな。ベアトリーチェの隠し屋敷に。
Rosa nodded weakly.
どのくらい歩いたんや？地図で場所が示せるんか？夏さん、この島の地図はあるかいな？
いえ、今ここにはありませんが。
無理よ。適当に歩いただけだもの。地図を見せられたってわからないわ。それにあれから20年も経ってる。多分森へ行っても二度とたどり着けないわ。
Several people let out dejected sighs. It was vividly clear that in their haste they had thought some hint related to the witch's epitaph, or maybe even the gold itself might be resting there.
六軒島はこの屋敷の周りが整地されているだけに過ぎねえ。他は完全に未開で、前頭測量は相当の手間がかかるだろうな。
でも確かに存在すると分かっただけでも収穫よ。お金はかかるだろうけど、例えば航空写真の会社に調査を頼むとか、このお屋敷を建設した業者に当時のことを聞くとか、調べる方法はあるかもしれないわね。そうね。あるかないかもわからないものを探すよりはまだ方法があるはずよ。
It may be worth investigating right away.
その調査は兄弟合同でやるわよ。兄さん一人ではさせないわ。
It wasn't certain that the gold was hidden in that secret mansion, but it seemed that the fireworks between Kraus and Ava had already begun.
兄貴たち、今はよせよ。ローザ、続きを話してくれ。
I hear music. Oh! Blindly, randomly, I kept running on and on. Suddenly, I felt like I had come across something like an animal trail. I was very tired and had no idea how far I had walked. So at that time, I naturally took the easiest path to walk on. As I did, suddenly, right before my eyes, a very, very tall fence appeared. It was a fence wonderfully adorned in a Gothic style. For an instant, I spun around, thinking that it might have returned to the original mansion. Of course, there were fences around the mansion to stop us from entering the forest, but this fence was decorated differently, and moreover, it was very tall. It probably reached a full 2 stories up. It was covered with ivy and created a mysterious, solemn atmosphere. At the time, I believed the legend of the Witch of the Forest, Beatrice. I had been told that she was frightening, but some of the servants had told me that she would sometimes help you if you respected her. Since I had lost my confidence in those days, I believed that the only way I could be saved was by receiving her help. So I thought, I believed that this was the fence of the mansion of Beatrice, the Witch of the Forest. I thought if I could meet with Beatrice, she would definitely save me. So I thought I would try to go in. But that fence was very, very tall, and it didn't look like I could go over it. So I decided to walk around it. I thought that if I did, I would eventually reach a gate. But it wasn't that easy. The fence had a length to match its height, and no matter how far I went, I didn't reach a corner. This is interesting. This is an interesting melody that's playing right now. It probably gave me the impression that it encircled a very massive area. Or maybe it was because my child's legs made it difficult to walk in the forest. Anyway, because I couldn't find a gate for a while, I started to feel sad, as though the witch had rejected me. As I did, I eventually came upon a large tree whose twisted root had bent the fence. It might have gotten my Western-style clothes dirty, but if I crawled, it looked like I would be able to sneak in.
そこがあれが私たちの言う隠し屋敷なのかはわからない。でも少なくとも私たちの知る場所ではなかったわ。
It wasn't as though I came out into the garden as soon as I passed the fence. I had to continue through a lot more uncultivated forest after that. As I did, the forest suddenly opened up, and what appeared there was an unbelievably fantastical scene. On Rokanjima, where I had believed no one other than us lived, that there could be such a wonderful mansion hidden somewhere. A beautiful flower garden spanned the front of the mansion. It was a flower garden of a completely different design from the rose garden we know so well, and was very lovely. Of course, the mansion was also wonderful. It was 1 or 2 sizes smaller than our mansion, but it was a very elegant and yet lovely mansion. Then, I saw her figure. I saw her sitting in a garden chair, positioned to give a view of the flower garden, wearing an elegant dress. It was that black dress embroidered in gold that we would know later from that portrait. I hadn't seen an elegant dress like that except in fairy tales and on the stage of a musical. That a person could be wearing it as their normal clothes, that in itself seemed quite fantastical. That mysterious scene was enough to make me lose my sense of reality. If someone had told me that it was a dream, I might have nodded obediently and waited to wake up in my bed. Since in my shock I had forgotten to hide myself, she eventually noticed me. At first, her expression was quite listless, but when she noticed me, her eyes opened very wide. It was only natural, a guess that she didn't know had suddenly appeared. I lowered my head automatically, planning to greet her and apologize for entering without permission.
そなたは誰か？新しい庭師なのか？
Those were the first words she said to me. I grew slightly calmer, because I realized that we could talk to each other. Because I hadn't been turned into a frog just by meeting her eyes, like the terrifying witch in that fairy tale.
ごめんなさい。勝手にお庭に立ち入ってすみません。そなたは誰か名乗るがよい。後宮ローザと言います。後宮。ほう。金蔵の一族の人間なのか？はい。金蔵の娘です。こんにちは。
I was only a little surprised. After all, father was a great man feared by everyone, and she had addressed to him without using honorifics. So she quickly became frightening. After all, if she could refer to my fearsome father that way, she must have been a witch with incredible power. After staring at me curiously, she beckoned me to come over with her. Frightened as I was, I obeyed. After all, I thought I might be turned into a frog anyway, and the closer I got, the stronger that fear became. After all, I said it several times already, but that woman in her dress and the flower garden in the mansion, that entire harmony was so fantastical and beautiful that it seemed separate from reality. It certainly wouldn't have surprised me, even if she was actually a witch. And I was truly lucky. She hadn't turned me into a frog. As I awkwardly stood there stock still, she motioned to an open chair and urged me to sit down.
座るがよい。
Oh!
初めて訪れた者を庭へ招き、語らうのが、わらわの唯一の楽しみよ。他に、何の楽しみもないがな。
As she said that, she showed an unhappy smile for just an instant. Because I was full of a strange mix of tension and excitement, I rudely asked her a question suddenly.
森の魔女、ベアトリーチェですか？いかにも、わらわがベアトリーチェである。
やはりな。ベアトリーチェは実在したんだ。
その姿はまさに肖像画の。
ええ、まさにあの肖像画の通りよ。
お父さんの想像の中の魔女じゃなかったんやな。
She said it was 20 years ago. So can we assume that was the year before... I'm just assuming here. If this was 20 years ago, they made a point that it was 19 years ago about the current Beatrice that was raised by Kinzo. So what I'm assuming is that this Beatrice is the one that was, before what the reincarnated Beatrice was. Before she, you know.
それで、あなたは彼女と何を話したの？
彼女はお茶を入れながら私のことをいろいろと聞いたわ。まず森を抜けてやってきたことを驚かれた。彼女は柵の外には危険な狼がたくさんいると信じていたみたいだった。だから私が森を抜けてたどり着いたと言ったらとても驚いていたわ。どうやって狼から逃れたのか、ビスケットを渡して許してもらったのか、それとも魔法の街灯をかぶってなんて感じのことを言ってたっけ？
そりゃ確かに魔女っぽいわな。面白いお人や。
あなた黙って。ずいぶん昔だけど、お父様は森には狼が住んでいるから近寄ってはならないって私たちを脅さなかった？
So if there aren't wolves, then Kinzo not only lied to the kids, but also lied to Beatrice to prevent her from escaping.
ああ、そんなこともあったな。バカらしいね。日本の狼はとっくの昔に絶滅しているというのに、まさに子供騙しだな。
So there aren't any wolves. So basically Kinzo obviously pulled off a lie. Kinzo pulled off a lie to the kids so they wouldn't bother to search for, through the forest or anything. And also lied to Beatrice to prevent her from trying to escape.
記憶にねえな。
As a,
そんな話、親父に聞かされたっけ？森には魔女だろ？狼なんて話、聞いたことないぜ。
あんたがまだ小学校だった頃よ。覚えてない？そしたらあんた、むしろ狼を撫でてみたいなんて言い出す。お父様はすぐに狼の話を引っ込めて、魔女の話に切り替えたのよ。もう、その嘘っぽいことと言ったら。
当時のルドルフには狼よりも魔女の話の方がてきめんだったね。よく覚えているよ。私の背中にしがみついた夜があったことを覚えているかね？
ルドルフさんにもそんな可愛らしい時代があったのね。
うるせえな。子供の頃の話だぜ。
まあとにかくベアトリーチェを閉じ込めていたのがお父さんなら、同じ狼の話をするのは道理ね。
yeah, okay, so she's
彼に
coming
とっ
across
て
the
六
same
軒島
thing.
の広大な森は、後宮家と愛人の屋敷という相入れない二つの異世界を分断する越えてはならない壁だったのだから。
柵の高さを考えると、どうやら親父殿は庭ごと丸々を座敷牢にしたようだな。 さながら二つの世界を分ける国境も同然だったのだろう。
狼はともかく野犬の類でもいたのではありませんか。そのための策だったかもしれません。
六軒島に狼も野犬もいないわ。その策は兄さんやキリエさんの言うようにベアトリーチェと私たちの間の国境だったんでしょうね。
しかし狼の話を素直に信じるなんて、なんちゅうか純朴やな。
Yeah.
わしの想像していた魔女とは随分違う感じやで。
そうね、それは私も感じたわ。とても尊大で、確かに魔女のイメージ通りの人だったんだけど、どこかとても子供っぽくて、なんていうのか素直すぎるというか、世間知らずな印象を受けたわ。例えるなら本当におとぎの国の人みたいというか、本当に不思議な人だったわ。
それからどうしたんだ。親父の話とかは出たのか。
ええ、何日かに一度。約束されている日もあれば突然の日もあったそうだけど、ふらりとお父様が訪れては一緒にお茶を飲んだり散歩したりしたんですって。私が訪れたその日はたまたま彼女一人だったと言っていたわ。
なるほどな。まさに愛人といったところだ。やれやれ、いくつ年下か知らんが親父殿もやるね。
いかがわしい意味での交流はなかったと確信しています。
バカね。男と女の仰せに色気がないはずないじゃない。それでどうしたの？それから何の話を？
私の自己紹介をしたので、逆に彼女のことを質問したわ。そうしたら急に雰囲気が落ち込んでしまったの。なんていうのか、とても気だるそうな、寂しそうな。私が初めて彼女の顔を見た時に浮かべていたのと同じ表。
まあ秘密の愛人だからな。好き勝手に歩かれてお袋に見つかっちまったらことだ。きっと軟禁に近い状態だったろう。
Guess that's one way of saying it.
綺麗なドレスに綺麗な屋敷や庭があってもさぞや窮屈な思いをしてたんだろうぜ。そりゃ苦労もあったろうさ。
Yep,
それで
I imagine.
彼女はきっと何か悩みがあった。それを私に話したところで何の解決にもならない。私もとても悲しかったのを覚えてる。私と一緒にいることさえ忘れてしまったかのようで、遠くをぼんやり見ながらずっと無言でいたわ。私はきっと失言してしまったに違いないと思ったんだけど、謝罪の言葉すらも口にしていいような雰囲気じゃなくて。だから私も彼女が私と一緒にいることを思い出してくれるまでずっと黙ってた。
When she did, she muttered unexpectedly.
柵の向こうには本当に狼などおらぬのか？はい、狼なんて動物園でも見たことないです。動物園とは何か？いろんな動物が飼われているところです。
She didn't even know what a zoo was?
象とかキリンとかパンダとか珍しい動物がいっぱいいますよ。動物園に狼はいないのか？なら怖くないかもしれんな。狼がいたとしても動物はみんな檻に入ってますから安全です。だから安心して見学できるんですよ。
This person who might have been a witch was for some reason scared of and didn't like wolves. I remember it looked pretty comical.
それはわらわとどう違う？
She didn't know about zoos. I explained how fun a zoo could be, but it was very difficult for a person like her who had never been to one to understand. Quite the opposite. As I explained it to her, her expression grew increasingly dismal. She couldn't see the difference. It seemed that even though she lived in an elegant mansion that didn't seem inconvenient at first glance, surrounded by a high fence, she couldn't see how she was different from the animals shut up in cages. Because she is shut up in a cage, essentially.
皆はわらわのことをベアトリーチェと呼ぶ。それは確かにそなたの言うように偉大な魔女の名前らしい。しかしそれはわらわではないのだ。わらわには魔法など何も使えぬ。わらわはその魔女の魂を好みに封じられているだけなのだ。
Okay. There was definitely something odd about her. It wasn't just that she was somehow cut off from the world, but it seemed that she truly believed magic exists. I think she talked about various weird things, but I don't remember the details. All I thought was, this might be a pitiful person. She was unable to leave this mansion of her own will, a prisoner without even realizing it. And she didn't know anything about the outside world, didn't even understand who she was. She probably vaguely understood herself that she was pitiful. But since she didn't know anything, it seemed that she couldn't realize that this was unhappiness. Long ago, when I told Nissan that I felt sorry for a bird in the cage, she said this: a bird that only knows about the inside of the cage doesn't long for the outside. But she wasn't a bird. She really was a person. Even if she had never been outside the cage, she understood that it wasn't the whole world. So, I invited her.
柵の外へ出てみますか？本当に狼はいないのか？いないですよ。絶対平気ですから。出たいぞ。だが、いつも門は閉まっている。私が入ってきたところがあります。くぐり抜けられる隙間があるんです。そこを抜ければ外の世界があるのか。はい。狼は本当にいない？はい、いませんよ。
I had only planned to invite her for a short walk, but she kept looking over her shoulder at the mansion as though she were seriously unable to decide. Then I learned what she was preparing herself for.
外へ出たい。そしてわらわが何者で、この世界はどうなっていて、わらわは何のために生まれてきたのか知りたい。
I didn't know what her life had been like until then. It was probably something that she couldn't express easily. If it was harsh, she just had to say that she wanted to escape. If it was sweet, she just had to say that she would stay. For example, was it something like how a hot fireplace on a winter day makes the air get thicker and thicker, giving you a headache? Even though you know that you shouldn't keep things the way they are, you still need the courage to open the window and be tormented by the cold wind. She was starting to realize that she couldn't stay there forever. She was starting to realize that she had to go outside sometime. But since she didn't know about the outside world, she must have needed the courage to take that unspeakable first step outside. And she had therefore resolved herself. She put that resolution to go outside into words, that resolution which she had surely been born with. I was slightly bewildered. It had been decided that she would live here by father. It was as if she were father's beloved bird in a cage. If I just let her escape, wouldn't I be harshly scolded by father?
見たい。何を？動物園が見たいのだ。
I was just a little surprised when she finally showed me a very soft smile. Could that have been a farsightedness caused by her determination to venture out from her cage? That soft smile, which I wouldn't have imagined could have come out of that dark face.
そなたと話すと知らないことばかり出てくる。わらわは学校なるものもわからぬし、動物園も知らぬ、映画館も知らぬ、遊園地も知らぬ。そしてそれを知りたいと心の底から思う。そなたはわらわをそこへ連れて行ってくれるのか。
I was nervous about how I would do it and keep it a secret from Father, but her face looked so happy, so I went along with her and nodded. But it seemed that the meaning behind my vague expression was not communicated to her. It seemed that she believed that I would really take her to all of those places. She was pure and genuine. She had probably never been tricked by anyone. No. Maybe it should be said that she hadn't been taught how to doubt. Her face was somewhat radiant and yet pathetic. I wanted to somehow grant her modest wish.
わらわはもうベアトリーチェは嫌だ。わらわが何者なのか。ベアトリーチェではない新しい人間を始めたい。だからここから連れ出してほしい。もう紅茶もいらぬ、ドレスもいらぬ、金蔵とも二度と会わぬ。ここよりわらわを連れ出してくれ、ローザ。
However, that responsibility was one that a child such as me couldn't possibly bear fully. But her serious gaze and her brilliant smile, almost as though an evil spirit had fallen away, made me feel a little courage start to rise up inside myself. This was definitely something that would get me in a lot of trouble, but it was definitely the right thing to do. I don't know how it will turn out, but I'll take her out. Of course, I won't be able to talk to Father and not Mother either. Should I talk to Oni-sama or Oni-sama? No. What about that reliable Genji-san? That's right. What about Kumasawa-san, to whom I can always talk when I'm in trouble? I'm sure they'll be able to do something. Anyway, for now I'll take her out of here. This was already a place where she didn't wish to be. Then I took her to the crack in the fence and had led her outside. She was all nervous, checking to make sure there were no wolves around. But after that fear disappeared, even just walking around this dense forest seemed to be fun somehow. Every time she found something, she would ask me about it. And there were always really meager things. What's that flower? What's that leaf? And that sound? And that smell? It was really like the inside of that fence had been her entire world. Therefore, she found the world on the outside strange. In the beginning, when I first saw her, I had thought that she was actually a witch relaxing by a witch's mansion. But now it was different. Or actually, the complete opposite. She had gone out of a world she had believed to be finite and was full of joy at realizing how for the first time that the world was endless. So everything she saw was new. It was almost as though she was the one who had been thrown into a fairy tale. If she was Alice, then I felt almost like a rabbit holding a watch. To her, it was probably a really fun walk, filled to the brim with excitement. But I was truly lost. After all, I had walked randomly to get there, so there was no way I could have known the way back to the mansion. There were no lights in the forest, and I hadn't brought a flashlight. I realized that it would be terrible if it got dark while we were still like this, and grew impatient. She was too innocent, and apparently she couldn't understand at all how frightening it would be to face the night inside the forest. But I was the one who had brought her outside. Somehow, I had responsibility and I had to resolve this situation. So I thought, let's go out to the sea for now. If we then follow the beach around, eventually we should definitely return to the mansion. However, that was much more of a problem than I had imagined. I didn't have a map or a compass. There was no way I could walk in a straight line through an uncultivated forest, and I had immediately lost my sense of direction. I already had no clue which trail I had come by, and was completely lost. At this rate, without even knowing where to walk, night would definitely fall. But there was no reason to complain, because that woman following behind me was so innocent and having so much fun. Therefore, I definitely had to guide the way through this forest. For her smile as well. Gritting my teeth so that I didn't show her a troubled face, I pushed my way through the woods, advancing down the path that wasn't a path. Then, I had various troubles, but fortunately I was able to reach the sea. At that time, I still didn't even have a clue where I was on the island, but for the time being, I was just a little reassured. realizing that if I just went around this way, I would surely be able to return to the mansion. However, although I said that I reached the sea, we were on top of a rock cliff. The beach was far below us. I was tired from walking around the forest for so long, so I thought that even though it was a rocky beach, an open area would probably be much easier to walk in. So I planned to somehow go down the rocky cliff. It looked pretty dangerous, but I thought there was no other way. However, Beatrice agreed with my plan without any doubts, even though she was probably older than me. She meekly obeyed me, almost as though she were some kind of chick who believed I was a mother bird. I searched to see if there was some place where I could go down the cliff. Then I found a place where the cliff had fallen over and made a slope. It looked a little dangerous, but if I went down on both hands and both legs like I was crawling, I thought it would probably be okay.
ここを降りましょう。気をつけないと危ないけど、とにかく海岸に降りて、あとは沿って歩けば、もう迷わずに済むと思うの。ローザがそうするのならそうしようぞ。わらわは迷うとやらも楽しいぞ。とても愉快だ。
She really had no sense of danger. There was probably no mistake that she had lived a life without discomfort. Even though she knew it would get dark when night fell, she couldn't imagine how dangerous the inside of a forest could be without light. Furthermore, it seemed that she couldn't grasp at all how dangerous it might be if she fell from the cliff. I warned her once more to be careful. I cautiously examined the place where we could go down. It looked pretty high up. I think it might have been about 10 meters down. If you looked at it from the bottom up, it would probably have looked shorter than the roof of the mansion. But looking from the top, it felt almost like staring down the observation room on Tokyo Tower. But Beatrice still appeared to be completely without fear. It felt as though she had never even been taught that high places were dangerous. No, maybe she believed that she was a witch, and that she could fly, so there wasn't anything dangerous.
気をつけてくださいね。結構高いから。気をつけるぞ。下へ降りたら海があるな。そこに水族館があるのか。いえ、この島には水族館はないですよ。でも海にはたくさんの魚がいると思います。そうか、魚はいるのか。そなたが話してくれたクジラとかイルカとかペンギンとかはいるのか。いえ、そういうのは水族館に行かないといないです。水族館は島を出ないとないですよ。そうなのか。楽しみだ。クジラとはどんな魚なのか。すっごく大きな魚で、あれ、哺乳類かな。それで潮を吹いたりします。ならばイルカは頭のいい魚で、とても頭が良くて芸とかを覚えられるんですよ。ならばペンギンはどうなのか。あれ、これは鳥類だっけ。なんだ、水族館なのにさっきから魚が出てこんぞ。まあその魚だけでなくいろいろな海の生き物がいっぱいいるんですよ。ほほ、それはとても楽しみだ。
As she tried to ask me, she spoke in a funny, rushed, and short voice. No, it was probably a scream. That voice rose suddenly. Her body separated from the cliff and gently fell down. I immediately wanted to say something to her. I wanted to say, didn't I tell you to please be careful? It was the thought of a child. It was how a child immediately gets mad when something happens, trying to find an excuse to show that they are not at fault. Of course, I also spoke. Are you all right? Didn't I warn you so strongly? Oh. Oh.
それで崖から落ちてどうなった。
彼女はどうしたんだ、ローザ。
Rosa fell silent. Her gaze fell to her feet as though she were seeing through the floor to some disgusting memory.
死んだ。
Ava of his brutal words were the ones that Rosa had most wanted to avoid. And she was hit with them. She screamed in resignation.
死んだわ。岩浜だったもの。尖った危険な岩がたくさんむき出しになっていた。目を見開いたまますごい血が溢れ出して、たちまち真っ赤な絨毯を広げていった。声をかけたわ、揺さぶったわ。でも彼女は返事はおろか、瞬きすらも。私が悪いのよ。彼女はドレス姿だったのよ。あんな動きにくい格好なのを知っていたのに、私が壁壁を降りようなんて言ってしまったから。彼女はすごい素直だったから、私の言うことに何の疑いもせずに従って。
いつまで死んでいるつもりか。いい加減に目を覚ませ。まったくわらわの預かり知れぬところで勝手に肉塊に姿を変えようって。
Oh, referring to me being dead?
おめえのとこの太もも姉ちゃんとイチャついてただけだぜ。それよりこれはどういうことだ。
見たままよ。わらわは足を踏み外して転落、死んだ。
なんだと。19人目として登場しておきながら死んだだと。ふざけるな、そんなわけはない。ローザおばさんは子供だったし焦ってた。医者がいたわけでもない。多分死んだと誤解しただけで、お前は多分その
How can you...
仮死状態か何かで生きていたんだ。
I'm expecting her to say in red eye she died. It couldn't be. She's obviously alive. If she isn't, then she couldn't be here, right? The kid-aged Aunt Rosa shook Beatrice's body, crying. I stared into that face, but her eyes were still open and it really was a corpse. I wanted to trick her, saying something vague like she must be pretending to be dead. But no matter how I looked at it, it didn't look fake at all. I couldn't help but notice that she was really dead. Beatrice had fallen upside down from the cliff of that height, and her head had smashed against the pointed tip of those sharp rocks. You would probably die from that height on those rocks. But I couldn't accept it. No matter how dead she looked, she had to be alive. She had become this damn irritating witch. That way, all the inconsistencies fit. She had been confirmed by grandfather in a hidden mansion the whole time. Confined, sorry. And then to avenge herself, she had planned her revenge, and had committed several atrocious murders. Aunt Rosa probably just mistakenly thought that she was dead, but she was really alive, and as soon as Aunt Rosa left, would miraculously breathe again. And then she somehow lived until today and opened the curtain on the scene of her revenge. Otherwise, the facts wouldn't fit together.
そう簡単には騙されねえぞ。赤で復唱できるか。確かに死んだと。どうせ生きてるんだろ。見え見えだぜ。
それのどこが生きているように見えるという。間違いなく死んでいる。
My theory that the 19th person was grandfather's mistress, who as a human Beatrice had been defeated. I had planned to strike back from the defensive position, but...
なら、お前は何者だってんだ。
If Beatrice is dead, then who the hell are you?
お前はたった今、まさか魔法で蘇ったとか言い出すんじゃねえだろうな。
Or did your witch's soul leave the body?
すでに説明したと思うがな。そこに倒れているわらわは確かに魂はわらわだが、その体はわらわを写し終えつなぎ止めておく肉の檻に過ぎなかった。
Oh. So it wasn't that she... Okay, so that's how that Beatrice died. Assuming.
そしてその肉の檻がこうして壊れた。それがどういうことかわかるか？
That, At the time of that death, Kinzo had already had a homunculus ready, I guess? Or another child ready?
さっぱりだぜ。好きなだけ魔女っ子トークに興じろよ。チャカの代わりに聞いてやら。なんだ、 空っぽか。おい、紅茶のおかわりを頼むぜ。
ロノウェ、客人が紅茶をお望みだ。
Hi, Ronove. When Beato clapped her hands, Ronove appeared. Butlers sure are convenient.
おかわりですね。かしこまりました。どの程度お継ぎしましょうか。
どうせチャカがボリューム満点だろうからよ。半分でいいぜ。
それでもなみなみとお入れするのが英国式でございますよ。
Even though just enough to wet my throat would have been fine, he filled it to the top with tea. I turned my back to Beato, sipping it in silence.
ちょっと目を覚ましてよ、ベアトリーチェ。
Rosa shook me. No, she shook the corpse that had once been me. I watched over her from a short distance away. So I fell from there and died. I believed that was true for a while. After that, I saw Rosa spend a long time beside my corpse, then watched her as she ran away. Eventually, I realized that I was a different individual from that corpse.
そうか、わらわか。ようやく金蔵の戒めから逃れられたのか。
Eventually, I felt the memory returning. The fact that I was an endless witch who had lived for 1,000 years. And then I remembered that I had been summoned by Kinzo and for a long time had been imprisoned by him. While I had been imprisoned in a cage of flesh, I had completely lost my memory as a witch. However, thanks to Rosa, if you could say that, thanks to my accidental death, I had now finally brought myself together.
ローザ、そなたはわらわを死なせてしまったと後悔しているだろうが、わらわにとっては感謝したいくらいよ。
I already couldn't see Rosa. Had she gone to call a doctor? Or had she escaped from a scene which had become frightening? That no longer matters. That soulless shell is no longer worth anything. And yet even so, how frail I am now. Even this glorious midday sun is agony to me now. I destroyed my human form, then I changed it to several gold butterflies. With my magic powers frail as it is now, this form is easier. And to escape even a little from the light of the sun, I rode the wind and lightly passed over the cliff. It will probably be somewhat cool in the forest. Anyway, I'll take some time to recuperate and regain my original power, as I think of how Kinzo will repay all that he has borrowed. Dancing alone through the air, I looked down at the shore one more time. On the rocky shore lay the figure of what had once been me, and that I would eventually regain. To regain the form of that physical body I'd thrown away, it would probably take more than 100, 200 days. And it might require 1,000 days, or maybe even more. However, I am the Endless Witch, the Golden Witch who has lived for 1,000 years. Waiting any countable number of days would be no problem. Oh, Kinzo, you may regret that you are not here now. No longer will you be able to capture me. Hmm.
それで、お前は黄金の蝶に姿を変え、森の中に潜んで魔力が回復するのを待った。ってのか？
そういうことだ。そなたを嘲笑するためにこの姿を取るが、本来は蝶たちの姿でいた方が魔力的には楽なのだ。
無理しねえで楽な格好で嫌がれよ。ムカつく笑い声を聞かずに済むぜ。
蝶に姿を変え森に紛れたわらわを探し出すことなどもはや金蔵には不可能なこと。だが金蔵も指を加えているわけではなかった。しかしわらわを捕らえる方法はすぐに用意はできぬ。そのためまずはわらわをこの島から逃さぬ方法、そしてわらわが力を取り戻すことがないよう
He probably made that shrine. Okay, in that case, the first step, he probably made that shrine that Shannon eventually kind of fucked up to basically prevent her from escaping.
やれやれ。とにかく金蔵の執念深いことと言ったら、そう、あれに惚れられるのも、なかなかに辛いものだぞ。
Honestly, I feel bad for you, Beatrice. Sure, you killed my family maybe 2 or 3 times, but nah, I feel bad for you.
蝶になったお前を逃がさない方法？なんだよ。森全体に蚊帳でも張ったってのか？
You could say that.
うん、それを魔法的に行ったのだ。そなたは知っておるか？船着き場の先の洋上に岩礁が浮かび、そこに小さな東洋魔術の祠があることを。
Yep.
ああ、あれか。
The one that Shannon kind of...
今年はなくなってたけどな。昔、修験者が作ってったとかいう祠なんだろ？
六軒島は元来、歪みのある島でございます。魔力的な存在や、それに類した存在を引きつけます。お嬢様も、そんなうちのお一人でございましょうね。紅茶のおかわりはいかがですか？
Sure.
いただこうぞ。
Believe it or not, I've actually got a cup of tea right over here I'm drinking.
それらは人間たちに害をなし、おそらく数々の不気味なる伝承を残してきたであろう。
Some of that herbal green tea you can buy in packets at this one cafe that I like to go to. Nice to heat up in hot water. Pretty tasty.
それを聞きつけた東洋魔術師が古代に設けたのがあの祠なのだ。長い時間を経て、その力は失われておった。金蔵はそれを修復することで、島の結界を蘇らせ、わらわを再び島に縛り付けたのだ。
Okay, automatically before we, hold on.
西洋魔女のお前に、東洋の魔法なんて通じるのかよ。
I think I've got an idea. Anytime I do recordings of Umineko, I'm gonna have a freaking cup of tea to my right, and either cookies or biscuits to my left. Or probably tea cakes. I wonder if I can find some. I have to make them myself, but yeah. A freaking cup of tea with my just I don't know. Have a little atmosphere, you know.
本来は相性が悪い。しかしわらわを封じたいという目的においては、ある意味都合が良かっただろうな。わらわも西洋魔術であれば心得がある。
So basically, because it was magic you weren't aware of, then that basically played a part in you being able to be sealed so easily.
どのような結界であっても何かの手が打てたであろう。しかし東洋魔術は専門外よ。わらわが飲まんとするスープに対し、スプーンではなく箸を与えられたようなものだ。
東洋魔術が強く支配する空間では、西洋魔術はひどく力を失います。ただでさえ、1000日はかけたであろう力をさらに長くかけねばならなかったのです。
それで、約20年かけて魔力を取り戻し、今こうして蘇ったって言いたいのか？
About 20 years, that must have been like... Okay, going with human theory, but also slightly supporting the witch theory. Those 20 years were the time where another Beatrice was kind of being raised, you could say. I'm guessing.
"辛く長い年月であった。わらわは黄金の蝶の姿のまま長く日々を送り、金蔵の屋敷を見つけ、どのように仕返しをしてやろうか、それを思案することだけを日々の楽しみに生きてきた。わらわにとって幸運だったのは、その間の20年間、金蔵はわらわを探し出し、捕らえるあらゆる秘術にことごとく失敗した点だったから。
Umineko, Episode 3, Fuck Kinzo.
人間に起こせる奇跡の数など、たかが知れている。わらわをあれだけ長く捕らえていただけでも、十分に身に過ぎた奇跡だ。 そう何度も捕らえられてはたまらぬわ。
じいさまが前のゲームだかで言ってたな。魔法は確率的奇跡に宿る。みたいなことをよ。
うん。金蔵はわらわを再び捕らえる秘術を探るうちに、そこに行き着いたのだ。そして、13人の生贄を捧げることで、わらわを再び蘇らせる儀式を、ついに編み出したのだ。
13人の生贄。
Huh.
それが魔女の碑文、生贄の歌でございます。第1の番に6人、第2の番に2人、そして第4の番から第8の番にかけて5人、合計13人の生贄を捧げる禁じられた儀式。その生贄はランダムに決められ、儀式を執り行う金蔵自身も例外にはなりません。
バカ野郎。この島で起こったあの凄惨な殺人が全部おかしな儀式だって言うのかよ。
It was all part of Kinzo's plan. I had vaguely thought that this might be a possibility, but I couldn't just hear that this was the truth from a witch and a demon and say, "Oh really?" and accept it.
六軒島には18人いる。13人が生贄に捧げられ、5人だけが生き残る。そしてわらわは蘇る。つまり、金蔵がわらわに再び会える確率は、だいたい3分の1といったところか。その確率に自らの命を落とし、残りわずかな寿命の最後の一瞬に、わらわとの再会を望んだのだ。
そのふざけた儀式のために俺たち親族が集められたってのかよ。
Yup.
ふざけやがって。いい加減なことを抜かすんじゃねえ。
You do realize he kinda hates all of us, so honestly, yeah, I could see him doing that.
もとより契約の通りだ。金蔵の生を終えるとき、貸し与えた黄金と、そして金蔵が生み出した財産のすべてを、わらわがもらい受けることになっておる。金蔵には散々煮え湯を飲まされたが、今となっては、この1000年でも稀な時間だった。何しろ、魔女の天敵は退屈よ。それから逃れることのできる数十年間を提供した金蔵には、なるほど、それも含めて借りがあるやもしれぬ。わらわは金蔵のゲームに乗ることにした。そしてまず、金蔵は、後ろ宮家当主の指輪をわらわに返却する。わらわの黄金で復興させた家だからな。そして、13人の生贄を気まぐれに決めるのだ。そしてその過程で、お前たちが右往左往し、わらわに立ち向かおうと様々な人間模様を見せてくれることは、わらわにとって非常に愉快なことだ。わらわはこの金蔵のゲームを実に気に入っている。
ああ、そんな魔法話は絶対信じねえぞ。じゃあお前は誰なんだ。お前は崖から転落して死んだんだろうが、魂が抜け出して蝶になって森へ。そんなのあるわけねえだろうが。だがお前はここにいる。誰だってんだ。お前こそが19人目じゃねえのかよ。
そうであるな。わらわこそが19人目であろうな。
But it's useless, right?
全然ダメだ。
It's hearing her say that, good lord. Red truth?
この六軒島に19人以上の人間は存在しない。
There are no more than 18 humans on this Rokanjima.
なんだと。
Oh.
ってことは、18人プラス X の、俺が取ったコマ、X は、存在しないってのかよ
そういうことになります。実にご愁傷様ですよ。しかしお嬢様は手がお早いですな。もう少し泳がせて最後にひっくり返すものとばかり思っておりました。さてバトラ様、紅茶のおかわりはもう結構ですか？
Well, this certainly turns things around a little bit.
いらねえよ、チキショウ。俺は信じないぞ。18人の中に犯人がいるわけねえ。じゃあお前は何なんだよ。どうしてここにいるんだよ。19人目が存在しないってんなら、お前は18人の誰かの変装だって言うのかよ。
そなたにとってしぶしぶとではあっても、18人の誰かを疑うことが最後の逃げ道、キャスリングとなるであろうな。しかしわらわはここからが難しい。そなたはなりふりさえ捨てれば18人もの人間を自在に犯人に仕立て上げられる。その18人の駒をくぐり抜け、わらわを認めさせチェックメイトに至るのは実に難しいことよ。
そんなことするもんか。18人の誰も疑わない、疑いたくない。またここに追い込まれちまったのか。
Yeah.
チクショー、チクショー、チクショー。
三度に及んだそなたとのゲーム、いよいよ終盤戦のようではないか。もう逃げ場はないぞ。お前の大好きな18人を疑いたくないだろう。わらわがそれをかぶってやるぞ。なのになぜわらわを拒むのか。序盤は本のように、中盤は魔術師のように、そして終盤は機械のようにさせとな。これより詰めるぞ。ゆっくりじっくり確実にな。いや、それともそなたにふさわしく一気に畳みかけるのが良いのか。そなたにはそれが似合うだろう。すでにそなたの苦手とする攻め方も知り抜いておるわ。
Well, shit. That's not good. There are no more than 18 humans on this Rokenji. I feel like there's something hidden in that statement. Hey, Kanon. Hey, Genji. The goat is probably in the kitchen, I assume. Oh, those two are having their moment. Since we've already seen it twice, I'm probably skipping it. Okay. Oh. Hello, Beatrice picture. How you doing? Get a clock dinging. Hello, Kraus. Hey, Rudolph. Hey, Kirie. Hey, Ava. Hey, Nazi. Hello, Hideyoshi. Hello, Rosa. Hey, Goda. Guessing you're with Kumasawa? I guess not. There's Kinzo and his... Oh. Not gonna lie, that kind of startled me for a second. Okay. Hi. Well, that's clearly not a clock break. Oh, there it is. Midnight. Or 12 p.m. I don't remember what time it is. But I'm counting that as a clock break. Wow, there was no way I wouldn't have been able to finish recording this last night. Huh. Shut up. Alright. I'm gonna go back to the characters really quick. I know that probably nothing has changed. No, it looks like pretty much everything's the same at the moment. Everything's updated. Okay. I think everything is the same at the moment. Nothing new on good old, all of the guts. Nothing else up on Ronave. Alright. Gonna save again. Just because I can. And that's where we're going to end this. So we learn more about... Again, we learn more about Beatrice. But that last red truth... There's something up with that statement. There are no more than 18 humans on this Rokanjima. I have a feeling I'm reading a little bit too into it, but something about the way that's worded seems a little off to me. You know, I need to probably just go down and write down every single red truth that I've encountered. So I can keep like a little list. Well, obviously have them separated between each, you know. That definitely complicates things. Or maybe it simplifies things, I don't know. Because remember, I am still trying to look at this through the human theory and the witch theory. More or less the human theory, because obviously if you side with the witch theory, then everything can be easily explained. It's just that much harder trying to explain it through the human theory. Yeah, this recording went out pretty well, I think. But, I'm just kind of pondering in silence, really. I don't like leaving you guys with a bit of silence, but I don't know. So, okay, let's look at this through the human theory again. That Beatrice died because Rosa was trying to lead her to escape. Now, this happened 20 years ago. Now, if we're going to go with the human theory, then we can suspect that Kinzo either, obviously, through the witch theory, he created a homunculus to be re-raised as another Beatrice. Or, he basically found another child which somehow looks like Beatrice, and raised her to believing that she's Beatrice. And that Beatrice, if we're going through the human theory, knows the truth about Kinzo and all this, and they're the ones enacting all of this crazy stuff. That's with the human theory. But that complicates things. How could this one person who's close to Battler and everybody else's age pull all of this off by themselves? Especially, and then again, what I just said contradicts everything, because right now, it said that, she said that there are no more than 18 people on this Rokanjima. So, how would that be possible? The only thing I can think of is, because of that red truth, we now know that it's one of the 18 people here. Which makes me think someone is clearly not who they say they are. I think. Now, as to who, I don't know. But if I had to guess, in terms of somebody's figure and, okay, for some reason, okay, I noticed this, but if I had to pick somebody that was being, obviously, okay, they weren't, let's just say they are not who they say they are. Let's go with that theory. It would obviously have to probably be a woman or somebody who is transgender, but I think in this timeline that really wasn't a thing. I don't know. Let's just throw that out of the window. Let's just say that someone, a woman, is portraying the, okay, let's just say that one of the women is Beatrice portraying one of these individuals. Okay, I'm not going to suspect somebody, okay, I'm not going to suspect somebody like Jessica, obviously. She's younger than that. I doubt she would be able to do this. So, let's look at the women, the adults. From that, we have Kirie-san, or I'm sorry, why did I say that? Kirie, Natsuhi, Rosa, and Ava. Now, who would be the most likely candidate? Well, if I had to pick somebody in terms of possibly their hairstyle, I would think. Now, listen to me on this. I mean, I kind of, okay. This is me going off, here, I got an idea. Let's go, let's do this. Let's do this. So, no, not configuration, I'm an idiot. System. Let's go to this. Okay, look at Beatrice's hair. Ironically, this is probably my only line of thinking about who could possibly not really be who they say they are. Look, I'm going with Beatrice's hairstyle. Like, there's one character whose hairstyle resembles it very closely, and that would be Ava, just barely. This is me kind of like being an idiot, but I don't know. Then again, like I said, we could also suspect maybe Kirie dyed her hair or something like that. I don't know. But I think, okay, because the story seems to be focusing a little bit on Ava with her, like, hidden thoughts and all that stuff. Or her child thoughts, I guess. It seems to be hinting towards something, I don't know, maybe it's her kind of speaking to herself and all that, create an imaginary friend and all that. But I feel like that's going to play a very important part. I think. I just think. So maybe this, okay, just a thought, maybe this Ava isn't really Ava. Maybe this is actually, no way, it can't be. It would have to, oh god dang it. My head. We already seen that this is the real Ava because she had those flashbacks, but, my head hurts. I don't know. I don't want to doubt anybody. That's the thing. I really don't want to doubt any of the 18, but Beatrice pretty much said there's only 18 people on this island. And, I don't think Nanjo could pull off a pretty good Beatrice. Or Beatrice could pull off a Nanjo. I don't know. Maybe it's just wearing a mask and those are actually pillows in there. Ugh. God, I don't know what to think. I'm just going to go ahead and leave this here before I start giving myself a headache trying to think about all this. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next video. Sorry for cutting this short, but I'm giving myself a headache.